Ah, so Buidlerberg Day 2.
Yeah, we are here.
We are here to start the day 2, taking a coffee and talking about all of the things, all of the fake news, and to debunk everything that we read on 4chan and so forth.
I just
Also,
watching now to see if I miss something new we can use.
obviously, I'm not too energetic because yesterday was 40 years of streaming, and
Yeah.
yeah, they will be available soon. So just the time to cut every talk and put the description and all of the things. So I think 2 or 3 days, and every talk will be available on the channel. Hi. 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 So if you take some something to start.
Yeah. Let's say that since we started this, personally, I discovered the Anon forums when we started to work to DFO Hub, and it's quite strange and somehow scaring place, the Anon forums, but it's really curious to read all the stuff that people write and trying to understand what a project is, because they are doing it for every type of project, including DFO Hub. But the most particular thing are the fake news that comes from random people, which I don't know, maybe they are a kind of funny and frustrating both together, and you don't know if you have to laugh or to get angry, and it's pretty strange. For example, let's start with this I found, and there are many of these. How can I share just a picture or?
Yeah, sure, Vasa, but give me a second. What the hell is this comment? What's the point of watching your news if they don't affect the token price? We are not here at the Buidlerberg to pump the token price or stuff like this. We are here to show what is going on, what is people are building, and so if you're just wondering about the token price in the short run and pump it, I think that's not the right place and that's not the right project for you. Yeah, it's so fun.
And fake news around. Wow, the memes are really.
Yeah, thank
really
you, Matt.
fun.
Thank you, Matt. I agree with you totally. Julian, the Mafia, Pepe. There is a lot of.
Also Buccini.
Also Buccini.
The Mario Torgini was my favorite because it was making me like crazy. Yeah, we were there developing night and day, so tired, and then say, well, sometimes we are on the screen like this. Then also Mario Torgini, fake news comes again, going to code, and it was really fun that period. Yeah.
Yeah, I started using 4chan after seeing some messages about us. I never used 4chan before, and it was pretty interesting for me too because there's a lot of conversation there, pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a message linked to Mario Torgini that I want to grab because I don't find. I can find it. I hope I will find it before the end of the session.
And so let's. I want to start with the. I don't know if you have prepared something or.
Yeah, one of the last ones I just choose it is one of this because you have to read it after the Buidlerberg event we had yesterday. So I will share the screen.
Let me go to 4chan.
I made some screenshots to.
Cool.
And it is this. Bidl is nothing but two gay faggots that launch a new coin.
I think. Wait a second.
Okay.
Before to say faggot, gay, and this word, we can be banned on Twitch and on YouTube. So please.
Okay. Look at the screen.
Yeah. Look at the screen, but don't read these words because the.
Okay, but can I show you on screen?
Yeah. You can show, but it's better to.
Okay. Really sorry to everyone. Okay, Bidl is nothing but two that launch a new coin every month for jiggles. Okay, now please, Ale, I will have my only my face on the screen, please.
Yeah, sure.
Like this. Look at this face. Look at these eyes. Are these eyes the ones jiggling people? Are you sure? I don't know. Sorry. Gabriel.
So yeah, well, this is a thing I read on 4chan, and I think we talked yesterday a lot about this thing. I think it's our fault that people say this shit on the on 4chan because we built a lot of things to reach the goal of our project, and we talk and explain what is going on using weeklies. And so some people they don't follow weeklies and they arrive the community like casual people. They can't have the big picture and they can't understand what is going on. So I think that's our fault that people say like this in 4chan. So, but if you want to understand what is going on and debunk this, I think yesterday Buidlerberg and especially the ETHOS part of all of these things are totally the way to understand what is going on. And go to ethereum.eth.link and you can see everything. So you are ready for the next screen?
Hit me, baby.
Oh.
Which one?
So, you mean the big comment
Okay.
in the question 2? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I can remember that you guys burned some token as well. The goal is position is to reach a vertical. I don't need to token to file, but we will be able to meet per atomic transaction. Oh, where are you going?
This is my screen. No. I was thinking. I was thinking that you were sharing something by your own.
No.
I was just searching for something in my
Okay.
phone.
Sorry.
I was just thinking
Yeah.
that you were you. Sorry. I can stop to share my screen. Sorry. My mistake. Sorry.
Yeah. So this is a thing. Point. I want to talk about the second thing. This is the classic thing I heard a lot of time. So yeah, I think we can choose a typical fake news, one Vasa and one me, and continues. My first is the DAO and DFOs parts. So something that really I totally I don't know is the people that compares the DFO technology with the DAO technology, or they say about what these two things are, and DFOs are not DAOs. DFOs are totally different architecture, and that's why we try to explain a lot. And there is no a challenge, and there is no a competition between these two. So these are two technologies that solve two different problems. I think the screenshot, the infographic here can be perfect to explain these things. So here. So DFOs, on-chain organizations, are voting and ruling the code that you deploy and the functionalities, assets, and rule an application as a real world company. So you can build on top everything, you can change everything, you can manipulate everything, and so on and so forth. And so it's totally a different structure, it's totally different logic, it's totally something that basically can rule the DAOs, because the DAOs are fitted box that can change states or something in the functionalities. And in the DFO ecosystem, DAOs is basically this. And so the DFO technology is not to replace DAOs or to have a war with these technologies, but is to rule DAOs and dApps without need to rely on a company that have the ownership and the permissions to change the code and so on and so forth. And so please stop compare these two technology like there is a competition or something, because it's totally the contrary. So in the future, if our R&D will be successful and people will start using it, it's more probably as a scenario that project on top of Ethereum, they didn't need to start a company in the real world, but they just roll their the applications and DAOs by the DFO. That's it. So that's my first debunk.
Okay.
Marco, your second debunk.
My second debunk is again something linked to the 4chan forums. Okay, this one. Now, maybe it is early for this. Maybe we can use it later.
Okay.
Yeah.
So hot things for the ending.
Not so much. Let's say that we just discussed it because it's related to trading and marketing, all the stuff that I don't like so much. So let's go on with something more important. But this stuff about the DAOs that you already said, it's really important because it was something that we just faced from the start, as you remember, and the more we go on, the more we just perfectionate and remodel. Yes, improving the idea we had about how to use the DFO. And how what are the best proposals to do there, and what maybe it is useful to demand to something linked to the DFO and not directly in the DFO itself. For example, the sub DAOs you were talking about, which were learned with the time, making some examples by ourselves, like for example the liquidity mining contracts or the USD itself, which are linked to a DFOs and receiving not orders, but any directly linked to the DFO and directly controlled by the token holders, but they are standalone contracts, standalone applications, and that can live autonomously. Let's say like this, but always linked to more complex and more stratificated on the top application.
Scenario.
Yes, application scenario. And so a DFO can have more than this. Every DFO can have more than one of this, and it can be in the future always improved more and more and more.
Yeah. Yeah. De facto is that we are learning everything during this journey. So that's why it's cool, because it's totally flexible how we are working with this technology by the experience that all of the things that happened to reach the version 1.0. So there's no ego-based gigantic white paper from what is the world from now to 100 years, but it's pragmatically evolving from what is happening in the ecosystem, and that's it, basically.
Yeah. It's like this. All the DFO R&D right now it's something I just said, but all the DFO R&D right now is focused on prepare all the tools to let accept every future technology that the Ethereum ecosystem will will not only we need, but other people's projects will bring to the entire ecosystem. If, like for example, the liquidity mining contracts, when we started, according to me, I never heard about that. Then we integrated them when we were ready, or the fixed inflation itself, which is really genius, a genius approach, according to me, and they came progressively
later.
And, yes, and more will come, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
And okay, so I want to talk about the mafia stuff, and the cannoli stuff. I think first of all, I don't like cannoli. I don't know if Marco likes cannoli, but
neither.
Okay, so we don't like cannoli. Usually,
I don't like ricotta, so the ricotta cheese.
So usually, and de facto is that I'm an Italian, but and I'm debunking my life basically now. I'm an Italian, but as Marco perfectly know, I eat as an American, so I eat a lot of burgers, and I drink Coca-Cola every day, every time. So pasta, cannoli, and all of these things is very difficult to me to eat and to do every day. So I'm like don't want to, but the mafia things. The mafia things is one of the first 4chan, I mean, obviously funny things. I know, and there was the Mario Torghini story that this was the most famous. That I remember that when we did the second MAA, and Marco, because this was a Marco idea, he he wrote in the wall,
in the whiteboard,
which je suis Torghini. I don't remember.
Je suis Mario Torghini.
Je suis Mario Torghini. There was the guy that create this.
Amazing. So you found it, because I'm searching for it. You found it? You found the screen of that?
No.
Okay.
No.
I continue to search. Okay.
Yeah, and in the reality, maybe I can find it, because I sent this as a joke to the June, at the global organizer, when we talk about 4chan and all of these things, because a lot of people on Ethereum, especially encoders, they don't know 4chan and all of these things. It's more a thing for traders, I think, and so we lost a lot about these things, and so basically, de facto is that the guy that made this story on 4chan, when he saw that we took this story in the MAA, he started writing, "Oh, it was me! I was the guy that created this." It was funny at the time, and so yeah, I want to debunk this. We are not correlated to mafia. We are even not correlated with Italian's network of entrepreneurship or all these things. We are totally independent, and so obviously we are not connected with Tether, with all of these things, just because they are Italian. So don't be rude, don't be racist, and obviously we are not fun about
these bad things.
Yeah. So
okay, I found it, and pro tip for you: there's a search bar on Warosum. So if you type Torghini, it will appear.
Oh.
Yeah, this technology is
Innovation. That's
amazing,
innovation.
right? No, you write the DFOs and then you cannot able to do a search. Okay. Good, Marco. Good, Marco. Okay. So if you want, we can share it, or if you want to
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So let's share the screen here, and there we go.
Oh.
Confirm.
Why my face here? I'm like an emo.
You.
What is this?
What?
It's funny.
It's yourself, bro. Okay, so should I read?
Confirmed. Yeah, read you because I'm not with the big screen.
Okay. Confirmed. Bogdanov sanctioned the Italian mafia to take out Mario Torghini, the co-developer of Buidler. Not kidding. Turns out Mario's brother Luigi Torghini put him in a major role in the company. First question, which company? Where is the company? We are on chain. We are totally decentralized. Where is the company? Where's the statement of the company? I don't know. But okay. Where is located? Where are the offices? Where are the secretaries? Okay. In the company before, it was revealed that his brother was involved with the Ossobuccini crime family out of Naples. Never heard of this last name in my life. Okay. No one has seen his brother in weeks, and he was fired just a few days after he went missing. So this guy, maybe Luigi Torghini, was fired and from this company, and a few days he went missing. Okay. Rumor has in the found a really convenient way of laundering money. Okay, with a not existing company. Okay,
I think we are the only project in crypto that is now connected with money laundering or stuff. Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
in Italians project, and not in Italian. So.
Yeah.
By the way,
this means if they are looking for the money, they are looking for Buidler to dump. Oh yeah, and the brother hired as the treasurer of the company. He had private keys of what of what company? Okay. Those two bosses, I don't know if this is a bad word. Okay, those two, you say in that conference, undercover informants. So we are two spies, okay? The writing was literally on the wall, Je suis Mario Torghini, referencing to, I prefer to don't say this last part of the sentence because for respect for what happened over there. What was the protest about? Free speech. It's clear that these two guys are looking to snitch. They use the phrase as a dog whistle to let agency know they are ready to talk. This house of cards is coming down soon, guys. Sell your bags while you're okay. This last part is absolutely geniusly because it's I don't know if someone like Stephen King or Tom Clancy, which wrote a lot of books of about spies or something like that, would be able to create a tale like this, because this is really genius. It's fun, genius, and maybe really fantastic. I like it. I like it so much. It made me make a lot of laughs.
Yeah. I think someday in the future we can start as a joke, something like a contest of stories on 4chan, like to dump all of crazy stories on people on 4chan just to fun.
Yeah.
And there is a question. I don't know if you were aware that Bogdanov thinks is a huge joke inside the crypto community.
Never heard about that, so thanks.
Yeah, me too. Never heard about that. Maybe I'm a boomer, I don't know, but
Mhm.
does this by any chance have anything to do with the Nick Bostrom story? What's
Never
his
heard about.
big? So send me the link of the story.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
want I want to know more.
More info, please.
So another interesting thing that we read uh, um, is de facto that some people are saying that we so there was a bull run in August for all of the crypto space, and that's not our fault, basically. Uh, so projects like UniFi reach something like $3 after 5 days of the release or something like this. And obviously, this is totally crazy. And for the time, I mean, so that was something that was totally new. I don't know why exactly. And there is this story that we dumped UniFi with crazy things or stuff like this. And I want to say that this was not what's happened, and we don't have a lot of UniFi. We have some personal UniFi, me, Marco, and other people that work on the protocol and the researcher and stuff. And that was just the fixed amount of UniFi sent in the when UniFi was distributed to researcher and all of these people. Why? First of all, we thought at the time that this was a good idea because when people started to reach this project, it started to help us from the developing to the community to everyone that was involved. We thought was a good idea to uh, give this new token of project to people that really helped, not as a reward, but just as a donation, we thought. And so that was what happened. And I don't know, in the beginning of the project, and that was what happened with the Beetle switch from V1 to V2 and all of these things. We thought it was a good idea to basically reward in some ways people that come in the early stage, because when you guys started following us, you followed us totally without a lot of information about what we are doing, without a lot of information about what happened. So at the time, we have this kind of relationship with you that we say we are proud that people are believing in what we are doing, and so that's why we thought it was a good idea, basically. So researchers, developers that work on it, and all of this stuff received UniFi during the distribution. And so that's what's happened. And if people that reach this UniFi, bought UniFi, sold UniFi, all these things, it's not about us. We don't earn anything about this. And just to be clear, we are spending our own money since the 0.6 release, the 0.5 release. And after we will start using the nerf funds to fund the developing and things. So I think we are one of the teams here that didn't get rich quickly, that didn't work like that, and that are here to work on this project for the long run and to reach our mission. So please stop this shit, because it's very, very, I don't know how to say, it's very, very
Sad for us.
Yeah, because we are here working every day and we try to do everything. It's frustrating. Yeah, that's the right word. And we try as much as possible to do everything fairly as crazy. And say reading this shit literally it's just frustrating for us. So that's it. So, and if you have some questions, if you have some doubt about what happened, you can go to the DFOs. You can see every proposal there. You can see every voting there. You can see every execution of code there. You can see that the funds are there. That we burned our funds, for example, because during the journey we figured out that the fixed inflation is a way better and fairer to funds project rather than dump the market with founders token, all of these things. And so we decided to say, okay, Marco, we founded this, and we don't have any fucking sorry for my words, but I hate talking about this. We don't want in the future to sell stacks or something like this. So why we don't use just the fair inflation to fund the project and to fund our operation in the future, just with the idea to invest in the long run and don't hold founders' funds or all of these things. And we have this conversation and we choose, yeah, that's the right way to do, because it's the fairer way possible.
Using the math.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, if it was just once, okay, never mind. But 2, 3, 5, 100, 2,000, it's a lot. It's a lot.
So that's the thing. So next, Marco, see you active in scrolling.
Yeah, I just was searching. You know that there are a lot of bad words. I never figured it out, but there are really now a lot of bad words that when we read between us, it's something. But when you have to show on streaming, it's not so good because of, for example, that mistake I made at start with that bad words. Kind of blocked me, but of course it's okay because it's natural, and we need to take all the stuff clean. So I don't know. Let me search something more, and I can.
I think you can show your comments on the screen, but don't read the words that are not politically correct, because basically the censorship in YouTube and Twitch is work with the audio and text to speech, speech to text. So I think that if we not read this, we don't.
Okay, this is not. I will show you not. Bad comment directed on us, but it's just a little bit disturbing for a certain kind of people. So I just want to show you, to let you know that maybe it's good to stop to use it, because it's not so cool. And this is ETHITEM is out. This keep delivering. That's the truth. Okay, we are here to work, and we are really passionate on what we are doing, and for the software engineering and software developing in general. So for us, it's just a pleasure to work on DFO, and and to program in generals. And
we have to start saying to work on ETHOS. I mean.
Okay. You're
we
right.
have to.
Yeah, we have to going to do a huge switch of paradigms. Yes, but yeah, sometimes, and I am one of those. Some programmers and Ale too focus on the code without having any other type of feelings. Okay, so you are concentrated and you like something like this, but just remember that this is not so good word, because there are a lot of people suffering for this kind of illness, and it's if you use it as a joke, maybe someone can be offended about this. And I am really sensible to this kind of stuff in particular, because it is like the people having it are like they can express a lot of stuff, but they are not able to do it. This is which is the contrary we are doing, because we maybe don't talk with people for a bunch of time, and then we exit with something that can be watched and can express all our R&D progresses and our happiness to work on this amazing project. So it's not so good to link the two things, because it's sad. I think that it's sad. I'm really sensible about this.
Yeah. So don't call Vasa with this word.
Don't call anyone.
Just Wario.
Don't call anyone. Yeah. I'm a Wario.
Or softer vagina, but not with this word.
Yeah.
By the way,
I loved it.
Because
one, oh my God.
I know that someone don't know the softer vagina thing. That was very funny. That was the first MAA that I mean, if you didn't watch it, you have to, because it was funny, and we was Mario Wario at the time. And so the thing is that when Vasa said, I'm a software engineer, I don't know, he have a weird accent at the time, and he said, I have a software vagina. And so people started talking.
No, I said I'm a software engineer, because I was thinking that was the correct pronunciation. And the people start go on.
But he said software vagina. He said vagina.
All the comments were like that.
And so we started to call Marco, Mr. Vasapower, a software vagina.
Yeah, and I like it. And I like it. So it is just a term made by me, and you can use it to me, because it's cool. I love it. At start, I was reading the comments during the AMA, but of course we are focused on the AMA and don't care about it. And just saying what they are talking about. We are on live and they are talking about this kind of stuff. And then when I reread all the conversation, it was that night was really amazing, not for the AMA, but just for this. And it was kind of cool. And because we are talking about the past, I want to remember you something happened maybe 4 days after the community started to grow. And it was that episode when someone called Alessandro in the nickname came in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
It was really funny, because we are there. We never had a community, so we had a lot of fun starting to see the people starting to chatting between them and exchange information about the project between them. It was really, 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 guys, early days, 4 days, not so much, 4 days. So we are going there, and we had at the time a really tired because we had something like 10 months of hard development time, and we were we cannot believe that was happening. So we are so surprised, so happy, and so curious to say what the people are saying and how they interact. At the start, I said, wow, it looks like The Sims. You're creating something, and then the ecosystem grows up by itself. It's so amazing. And there was this episode which was really, really amazing, because this user called Alessandro entering in the chat, and someone said what is the token address, or something like, oh, where is the website? And this Alessandro answered to it, giving the correct information. And the user asking said, okay, thanks. Are you the CEO of the project? And this Alessandro, which is not was our Ale, said, yes, am I. What? No, you're lying. But it was really, really fun to see all the evolution of this stuff. It was, oh my God, it was really, 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 really fun. It makes me laugh a lot.
Yeah, I remember really that.
My God.
I remember that.
My God.
By the way, to continue this conversation, I think you don't. You have to watch the meme awards at 4:30 p.m. because this will be very, very fun, and there is a lot of stories behind the memes in the chat and all of the things. So this will be very, very cool. And I want to say something about another thing that people mislead in these days, that it was the that was about, for example, the Unimergency thing. We wrote this article about what people shared us and what they researched, and basically we talk the fact that the routing of Uniswap is a bad thing and have to be solved, and we talked yesterday a lot about this. Something that I hate is that some journalists took this and totally reshape the whole story, saying that we think that Aiden have all of the bots and all of these things, and no, that was not real. You just had to read the article, watch the MAA and all these things. But this was bad because a lot of people in 4chan, a lot of people everywhere start saying at us like, and another important thing is that the Unimergency for us was not about prices. So people share us a lot of things about prices, but we work in the Unimergency not because we thought that the Unimergency was the big cause of prices drops or all these things, because we just wanted to be sure that in these technologies that are pretty new, there are no something unexplored that can be bad for people, or some hack that can show up in the future. And so we thought, okay, just to be sure, it's better to don't be part of this. I mean, in terms of all of the things that happened in this, and both as a financial perspective, both as a technical perspective, and so we wanted to be sure to don't be part of this and to continue running without cares about this, and maybe help the team, but in a independent position about these things. And so this is what happened, and that's the reality. So we never did it for different reasons, as some people said in in forums and in fortune. So that's it.
Okay. I have another a little bit technical a comment here, which will be useful to talk about, just to make something like a call for developers and for projects. I'm going to show you. And I will focus on this last part of the comment, which says, to me, DFO sounds like marketing speak for a proxy contract where holders vote where the function pointers go to. Well, I don't want. If you want to say something about this, you can do it. But at first, I want to say something linked to the technological part. Since we started, both in Italian or international speeches we made, a lot of people say, okay, yeah, your idea sounds really good. And there are tons of projects like this out of there. And my question was always the same. I never thought that, but I always had it in my mind. Okay, can you please link me something? A GitHub or another project, a new some white paper, some Discord channel. We're talking about this kind of stuff because I searched, and I was searching a lot because I was at the time when we started, I was the one involved in the smart contract deployments. Ale and me thinking about everything at a top level layer, and then I coded the smart contracts and Ale the front end part. So all the code there is at the start was written by just one person. Now we have a lot of teams working, but at that time it was just me. And of course, I always say, okay, this is part of my initial idea, so I knew everything about that. But I'm just one. I'm just one human being. I cannot be right every time. There is the need to have someone which tell you, okay, maybe this kind of line of code, maybe you can do it in a more performing way. And it was it will help really a lot to have this kind of counter alter. I don't know if this an English word. Maybe Matteo, if you understood what I am saying, maybe you can write the correct translation. And so I was searching a lot for this kind of projects, and I just found one of these, which is the Diamond Standard, which came out in February 2020, so this year. The DFO protocol was really more came out. The original idea came out more before, like in September, if I don't remember, September 2019, and maybe I don't remember. And so it is really it was really appreciated if there are some contributions in this site. Please link us, because it is really beautiful to see how the people solved the problems like ours, to grab ideas and do something good.
Yeah, but the thing is that people, when write these things, they don't care. They are the same people that don't care about the ownership of the code and the thing. So they are okay with that. So they don't go deep inside what is happening in some protocols and some things that they just vote inside a fixed box, and there is someone that have the powership here. And so these are the people that say, yeah, why we need this? Yeah, because, you know, if you want to have something that are more concrete than this, yeah, this is important. If you say, okay, I'm okay with that, this is not important for you or for your project. That's it.